Look, y'all, masculinity is going through it right now. I'm talking full-on midlife crisis mode. It's confused, it's stressed, it's overworked, emotionally constipated, and it's one shitty podcast away from buying a lifted truck that it can't afford. Everywhere you look, people are screaming about what a real man is. And the best part, none of them can agree on what a real man is. You ever notice how being a man comes with 50 different instruction manuals and none of them ever line up right? Gotta be strong, be sensitive, but not too sensitive. Be independent, but also make 6 figures a year so you can take care of your wife. Be confident in yourself, but don't brag. Be tough, but also communicate, but not that much. Calm down. Modern masculinity is basically trying to watch TikTok videos on Windows 95. The system just can't handle the load. Then you got the alpha male gurus that want to sell you a $300 course on how to kick life's ass. But they couldn't kick anybody's ass with work boots on. You know what I'm talking about, the guys that are all, a real man wakes up at 4 a.m., lifts a car for breakfast, does an ice plunge, earns $50,000 a day, and he never cries. Meanwhile, a normal guy's just sitting here like, God damn, brother, I just want my back to quit hurting so much when I tie my shoes. These alpha male influencers, they act like masculinity is a video game and the final boss is being a decent person. Think of it like this, for decades, men have had 3 acceptable emotions: hungry, angry, and horny. Maybe tired if you came from a supportive home. But now, society says, open up, be emotional, tell us how you really feel. So a man does, and he goes, honestly, I'm kind of sad, I'm depressed. And the world looks at this man and says, whoa, calm down, buddy. We don't want to hear all that shit. Men were never given the tools to handle emotions. Then they get roasted for not having any. It's like handing someone a chainsaw with no instructions and then wondering why they cut their fucking leg off. See, here's the truth. Masculinity isn't dying. It's just outdated. We got handed a manual written in 1952 and they expect us to use it in 2025. So of course it's not going to make any damn sense. Men today are trying to be providers in an economy where a lot of people can't even afford groceries. They're told to be strong, but they're never told what healthy strength is. They're told to be leaders, but they're never taught how to lead without being controlling. See, the problem isn't men. The problem is the old blueprint. Now, before someone jumps in the comments and starts foaming at the mouth like a Mountain Dew powered lawnmower, let's make something real clear. Masculinity in and of itself is not bad. Toxic masculinity is bad, and they are not the same thing. People hear the phrase toxic masculinity and automatically think that what you're saying is that all masculinity is toxic. That's like saying all water is poison because someone drowned once. That's not how it works. Masculinity at its best is stuff like loyalty, courage, discipline, protecting the people you love, standing up for what's right, and handling your responsibilities like a grown-ass adult. There's nothing wrong with that. That's healthy. That's good. Toxic masculinity, on the other hand, it's masculinity with malware installed. It's the glitch version of masculinity. It's masculinity that's gone feral because it's been told that emotions are for the weak. Toxic masculinity is saying, never show your emotions or you're a pussy. Solve every problem with violence. Women owe you everything just for being a man. Therapy's for cowards. If you don't make 6 figures a year, you're not a real man. And being dominant is more important than being decent. It's not masculinity, it's insecurity wearing a mustache. And guys get confused. No one ever told him the difference. They just got handed this overloaded backpack. Here, be all of this and none of this, and good luck, motherfucker. What if masculinity wasn't about dominance or pretending to be emotionless? What if it was being responsible, being protective without being controlling, being honest without being cruel, being strong enough to do the right thing even though it's hard, and not acting like going to therapy is some kind of witchcraft. You know, being a grown adult instead of a walking hormone in gym shorts. Masculinity isn't having a crisis because men are weak. It's having a crisis because society never let men be whole people. It's time to retire the old rules. You know, the ones written by guys that used to wear suits in the grocery store, and then they died at the ripe old age of 52 from unprocessed rage. Let men breathe. Let men feel. and let men exist without memorizing whatever this week's trending TikTok is that's letting them know what a real man is. This has once again been Josh Against the World. To all the men out there, you're doing fine, bud. Take a fucking nap every once in a while. Now, while you're here, go ahead, check out these videos. It's on the screen right now. We know you want to. I love you. Bye.